All right, so Arsenal just lost 2-1 to Chelsea at that friendly at the Emirates. Um, I could only start watching from about the 20th minute. Though, for whatever reason, I couldn't get through the paywall at Arsenal, so I watched it on the Chelsea TV. Um, a lot of substitutions from both teams. It's hard to kind of gauge which team is what starting 11 you're going to go out with on the first day against Brentford. So you're getting a feel. Obviously, we knew that that would happen. So there's some players who stood out. I thought Ben White when he came on did pretty well. The block he had looked nice, confident. He knew what he was doing. Obviously, Nketiah is a player who all summer people have been talking about maybe he's leaving. Here's offers, offers from West Ham and a couple other teams. But I thought he looked much different than he did last season. Something about maybe it's his confidence. I'm not quite sure what to do, but his movement just seemed more. Um, he just seemed to flow really well on the pitch today. Uh, um, the way he held the ball and rolled it and quick little passes and movements. I don't know. After seeing a performance like that from him, he didn't score a goal. He didn't get an assist, but I just thought he looked different. So, my thoughts now are maybe you do keep him, especially when you have Aubameyang. I'm not quite sure what's going on. He had one run where he beat a defender coming out of our side of the pitch, and then that chance he had at the last minute, the 90th minute or so, where he just didn't get a hold of the ball. And yes, he had pressure getting on him from the defender, but I mean, captain, veteran, experienced players leading the line, and I just feel like he should be doing better in a position like that. Obviously, I thought Nuno Tavares looked sharp as well, quick. Again, on the ball, the way he moves it seems pretty unpredictable and hard to defend against, in my opinion. Um, Cheeky little movements that he does, little chops of the ball and dragging back and forth. So I thought he looked good. Sambi, I thought, didn't have too much to do. Wasn't given as much time as I kind of hoped for, especially testing him against a side like Chelsea. I would have thought maybe Arteta would have liked to see a little more out of him. Also, uh, Partey came off injured. I thought maybe Sambi would come on for him, but Granit came on in his place. And just quickly in regards to that Partey substitution, I forget now what the Twitter account was. It's actually new. I haven't seen anything like this before. Excuse me, from this guy, but it looks like, in his opinion, he's a doctor. In his opinion, it looked like an ankle roll of some sort. 4 to 6 weeks was his assessment of it. Uh, he linked a picture of where you can see Thomas's ankle just sort of getting bent, and I don't know what to say, man. I don't know if it's unlucky or he puts himself in positions like that. It looked like the tackle came from behind, sort of almost like Jack Wilshere, like where the guy always wants to run with the ball, doesn't want to fall, wants to keep pushing, and sometimes it just doesn't work out in his favor. I mean, he didn't get injured like this over in Spain. Could just be the pressure of the Premier League or the different level that is the Premier League. But yeah, hopefully it's not too long. And I mean, what else can you say? He's been injured multiple times now, and I think we've yet to see the best of him. But um, continuing with players, Bellerin, I guess it's his fault there for the goal, the second goal. Also, that Willock goal should have counted. Surely, seeing the replay, but what are you going to do? Again, it's a friendly. It's not the biggest deal. Um, there's plenty of performances that I think you could look at and say, these guys did their jobs, did what they were told. Again, the players I've mentioned before, Ben White and Kedia, Nuno, Sambi. I thought Lacazette did all right as well. Pepe looked pretty sharp out there. Tierney, of course. Tierney, you can't. I'm not sure this man's ever put in really a poor performance for us. So Leno, not much to do for him today. Did what he could. If he would have saved a couple of one of those, then fair play to him. But kind of unsavable, left out on his own when we conceded those two goals. Um, So yeah, 2-1 loss. Tottenham up next, I think on the 7th or 6th or something like that. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens there. Maybe he'll start with a different 11. I would imagine he does. I don't see him starting a different goalkeeper though. Arteta, I don't think Runarsson is really gonna have a run out. I'm not sure um, about that. So I think Leno's probably gonna start in that game anyway. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe Nketiah starts. I'm sure Aubameyang will start also, but I think it's crunch time. You need to start figuring out who we're going to play against that Brentford side. They're going to be hungry, back in the Premier League, looking to make a statement. Arsenal really aren't this intimidating force, so you know you're going to have to get going with this reputation of the new Arsenal, Arteta's Arsenal, or teams are going to keep running over us, and teams are going to be looking forward to playing this Arsenal side because if we can't put away chances like I think the Aubameyang one should have been put away, and you can make excuses all day for the Willock goal should have gone in, but should we have conceded that second one? I think we need to be a little more clinical, and we've been saying that for all of last year, especially when it comes to scoring goals. Defense was quite solid last season, but if we spend £50 million on a player and our defense isn't improved from already the impressive performances last season, then that smells trouble to me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it very much. If you agree, disagree, comment, like, whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, thanks again. Peace.